What's going on, everybody? As you guys know, good old girl here is a 2015 Lancer Ralliart. So with that being said, she's about 5 years old now, which means the battery is due. I've been having some battery issues. I've been having to get jumped a couple times in the parking lot. Isn't the funnest thing to do, so I went ahead, bought a new battery. I'm going to go ahead and slam her in there today. Can you say that? Slam her in there today.
Slam her in there today.
Alright, let's get it done. Because let's face it, there's nothing worse than asking somebody for a jump in a random parking lot, random stranger. So yeah, I just picked up a battery and a sneak peek for another project right here. But yeah, we're gonna focus on this today. I know, a lot of you guys know how to already mess around with your batteries, and no, I'm not going to be relocating my battery. I know a lot of people, they relocate their batteries to the trunk to go ahead and upgrade to an Evo 10 turbo, or they want a different intake system. However, I'm going to keep mine up here personally. I'm okay with it there. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this battery. So they got these two little plastic wing nuts that you got to remove. Pretty simple. Your snorkel, of course. So this lid's going to come off. Simple as that. And so this is the stock battery that came with the car. Here's the two terminals. Nothing too corroded on there. So the first time, a couple months ago, I was having issues. I cleaned the terminals and haven't had any more. And yeah, now the voltage on here is out of limits, so it's time for a new battery. So I don't know if you guys know, but Evo 10, they have their battery located in the trunk of the vehicle. In the Ralliart, they have it here in the front. It's a different intake system for the Evo 10 compared to the Ralliart. And I know a lot of you guys who are Ralliart owners actually do that conversion. They'll get the relocation kit, move the battery to the back. However, it's a smaller battery. I'm okay with the bigger one. I'm going to be going with an AEM intake in the future, so I can keep this box where it is. Kind of keep this stockish looking. But yeah, so with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and change out this battery for that one over there. And pretty simple swap. I'll show you guys what you need to do. Pretty much like everything else on this car. So what you're gonna have to go ahead and remove are these little nuts right here that hold in the battery to this little tray down here. So there's 1, 2, that's a standard 10mm wrench, and then these two little nuts on these terminals, those are 10mm as well. So make sure you have a 10mm and probably like 5 sets of them, because that's all that's throughout this car. Just a quick reminder, whenever you're dealing with the batteries or terminals of that nature, always want to remove the negative first. That way you're not going to be shorting anything out. Okay, now that both terminals are off, I can kind of see a little bit of corrosion there towards the bottom. But like I said, this car is 5 years old, and it's just about time. Most batteries have a lifespan of about 3 to 4 years. Oh man. So real quick here, the two batteries. Again, here's the stock one, here is the new one that's about to go in. This is a 35 AGM. I bought this over at Advanced Auto for 200 bucks. They have a sale going on, so if you guys are looking for a battery, check out Advanced Auto. They may have something for you. But something I did notice with the stock battery is, if you guys look on the side of it, they have a lower level and an upper level, and there's like some fluid in here. I've actually never noticed that on a battery, and I just now noticed this on this one. So you can definitely tell there's something in there. You can see that. See that? You can definitely tell that there's something in there. So if you guys know what's up with this battery, it does say maintenance free here, so maybe it's just the type of battery it is. I have no idea, never actually seen that. So if you guys have a solution or know what that is, lay a comment down below and help those out. But regardless, I thought it was time for a new battery, so I already have this one in hand. I'm gonna go ahead and install this. But yeah, I want to know what's up with this. Do you guys know? If so, help a brother out and help other people watching this video, and let me know what that is. Be cool to know. Alright, terminals look good. Just saying, these things are freaking heavy. So just the reverse process. So you want to go ahead and make sure you do the positive first before the negative, and then we'll bolt down this battery placeholder and we'll be set. So I was just about to install this one and then looked on the back side. I don't know if you guys can see that there's actually some corrosion, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that with this little wire brush, and then we'll be straight. Alright, so since the stock battery did not have this carrying handle, I'm going to go ahead and slide this little battery tray holder placeholder underneath it. So it's going to sit just like that. And then if you guys notice, since I already pulled this off, there's a little J-hook towards the bottom. So this little J-hook is going to slide right under here. There's a little spot for it. So that's what's going to hold the battery in place. There you go. Right in there. Okay, so once you have that in place, you're going to go ahead and run this down. And there you go. So that's going to keep this battery from sliding around and doing all that kind of jazz. So you want to make sure that's down there pretty good. Definitely don't want that sliding around in that tray. I have ratcheting wrenches. I'm just too lazy to grab them. So this is making me pay now for being lazy. Alright, so a little wiggle test and I think we are good. Alright, final test. Let's go ahead and try to start her up, because with the old battery I wasn't able to get her started without a jump. Let's see. Nice. Alright, we are good. Lights are on, everything looks solid, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm gonna shut off the car so we can hear each other, button everything back up, close the hood, and then I'm gonna go bring this battery over to Advanced Auto. That way they can dispose of it correctly. I can definitely tell this sits higher though because of that handle that was there. Hopefully that doesn't affect the snorkel at all. We'll see in a second. Alright, moment of truth. Ah, and we're okay. So that's not bad. Still got some clearance in there. Oh man, this battery's freaking heavy. Speaking of heavy, let's see how heavy it actually is. 31 pounds. But yeah, 31 pounds without a handle. It's a heavy battery, so I'm gonna have to put the camera away so I can have two hands. I'm gonna put it in the car, then on our way over to Advanced Auto to go ahead and turn it in. Alright, just dropped the battery off, and thanks to Lloyd over here at Advanced Auto, he actually told me what the whole spiel was with that battery. It was an electrolyte battery, he called it, so I had the opportunity to go ahead and refill things, but he said the issue is finding the acid for that. So it's a sulfuric acid mixed with some water, but a lot of the times it's hard to get that acid. So he said best bet is just to go ahead and trade in that battery, which I did. So yep, so that's what we're gonna be doing from now on. Alright, so that's gonna wrap up our video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know it's nothing crazy or anything out of this world, however it's something to the car, and I like to log a lot of the things that I do on here if you guys can't already tell. So a couple things. That battery, like I told you in the previous clip, I guess it was an electrolyte battery. So if you know what you're doing, you could always keep that battery in the car and then add the water or whatever solution it requires. However, I'm okay with just buying a new battery every couple years. Saves the hassle, and it's a pretty simple swap, as you guys already could tell. So a couple more stuff's coming down the pipeline for this car. I already have some parts on hand, so it's just a matter of finding some time to go ahead and throw them on the car. So other than that, I just want to say thanks for watching. As always, never live your life on idle, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. But I think this car is definitely going to need a wax in the near future. As you can tell, all this water is just sitting here beating, and I'd like for that to run off the car, so maybe we'll look into that.